can start. Hmm. Okay.
Well, good yeah. So good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Anjali. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you are also doing great.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also full of beans. Thank you for asking you too. And how has your morning been so far?
Yeah, my morning has been great. So far, so good.
Okay. My morning also has been very productive. And yes, after
Okay,
meeting to
that
you, I think it will be also more productive.
yeah, I guess so. So today, what would you like to discuss?
Yeah, I planned a lot of things, but I thought that you have recently started your channel. So I think you host the video. You should host the video, right?
Yeah,
So you can, I am
yeah.
free. I am ready to answer of your all questions. So you can ask anything.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to host the session and have you over there.
Yeah. Hello. Your video is stuck, I think. Anjali. Huh. Now it is, you are visible. Yeah. Your video was stuck. Hello. Hello. Am I
Yeah,
audible?
now you are. Yeah, now you are visible and audible too.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you have really such a lot of issues, right? Hmm.
Yeah, it's the raining season. Due to the rain, it is happening.
Okay. Okay, be continued.
Yeah, so shall we begin the session?
Yeah, definitely.
So, first of all, I would like to ask you that how do you feel when you connect with the people from different state and different background? How do you feel after talking to them?
It's nice question. First of all, I'd like to share you one thing that initially when I started my speaking journey, that time I was totally introvert girl. I didn't know that what type of questions I should ask, how to communicate with them, how to answer them confidently. But yes, day by day, after practicing a lot, after interacting with a lot of different countries, people from different culture, I have learned a lot of things. And I think it is said that experience is the best teacher, right? And practice makes a man perfect. So this happened with me also. I feel really delighted now whenever I connect with anyone because I don't have that hesitation and underconfidence that I had earlier. Right now, I don't have a bit hesitation because I don't care about my mistakes, my way of talking. I don't pay attention on all of these things. I just feel free to ask or share my opinion or any type of feelings I want to share. I feel free. And so, yes, I would like to say that I really feel more confident and I have learned a lot of things after connecting different kind of people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice, very impressive. Yeah, so ma'am, as you have been interacting with the people, talking to them, learning English, so would you like to give any kind of suggestion to the people who are afraid of starting their journey of learning English? Because many people afraid of starting that I may make mistakes, I may be laughed, people may make the mock of mine. So what would you like to tell such a people?
You have raised a really wonderful question because it is not only the problem that you don't know English. The main problem is many people uh, they just are scared of speaking English in front of the strangers and the other people because somewhere they don't have knowledge. On the other hand, they are not habitual to converse with the strangers. This is also a main problem. So I would like to share one thing that every human being is just like the same, right? When I am going to connect with anyone, they also have that kind of fear. Maybe they are not showing, but internally everyone has this. Oh, I'm going to meet with a new person, and how would be he or she? How would be he will talk, or what kind of question they can ask? So everybody has this kind of fear. So I would like to share one thing here, that everybody feel um, negativity or underconfident internally. Don't try to show it, because everyone is going to
Yes.
judge you by showing your appearance or your external expressions, right? So if you are feeling underconfidence internally, don't show it. Just chill, have a beautiful smile, and speak confidently, because it is not an interview. No one is going to reject you. It is your learning pace. So if you are afraid of the making mistakes or judging the others, so you can never grow. So never have fear to fall. Always have confidence that whatever I am doing, it is just my practicing, and this is how only I can grow. Otherwise, there is no any other way that without facing these kind of challenges, you can become a fluent speaker. It will never happen. Only if you are in comfort zone and thinking a lot to start your journey. So that day will never come. Yeah.
Love. Yeah, obviously, ma'am, you're right. People just think that people just wait for right and perfect time, but
Mhm.
they need to understand that perfect time never comes. We
Yes.
need to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
definitely.
ma'am, yeah, second question would be whenever you speak English, so what kind of challenges do you face? And did you used to face? Like, still do you face all those challenges which you used to face earlier like when you were learning period
Yeah.
initially?
Definitely, it happens with everyone. First of all, I would like to clear here, because many of the people think that I am only the candidate, that I am facing this kind of problem, but no, at all. I have listened to a lot of great YouTuber or great English speaker. They also say that I am not satisfied with my English speaking, and I want to make myself more fluent. So I think it is the condition of each and everyone, right? Everyone has everyone has his own or her own pace to speak. So yes, I faced a lot of challenges. Initially, I faced a lot of challenges regarding collecting my thoughts. I was not able to express my ideas in a uh, series, right? In a very um, good method, right? It was
Yeah.
complicated, right? It didn't make a right sense or clear sense. And sometimes I also face still now, because when I teach somebody, as that I'm a teacher, so that time I have a lot of vocabulary in my mind, and I read a lot of books, I teach a lot of books, so that time I know a lot of vocabulary. But now I'm talking to you, so I don't know why those vocabulary is in passive mode. It is not in active mode,
Yeah.
right? Like if somebody
Yeah.
other person talks to me and they use any vocabulary, so I am familiar with those vocabulary. But when it comes to my speaking, that time I feel like I'm not getting those old vocabulary and everything had missed from my mind. So I struggle still too. And yes, because of my lack of time, I think I am not able to achieve. I'm not able to make my conversation more I am fluent, and I can't use those vocabulary because it takes time. And nowadays, because of teaching, I don't have time to work on myself. Until or unless you work on yourself, you are not going to improve. Yeah. So, yeah, this is
Yes,
my
ma'am.
challenge,
Agree.
that I struggle to
Yes.
inculcate new vocabulary, but I fail because of time.
Yes, ma'am. Our vocabularies takes time to used. Whenever we it is okay to learn many words. It's very easy to learn 10 and 20 words in a one day. But when it
Yes.
comes to use in our day-to-day life, we just often forget whatever we studied yesterday. For the example, if we learn some vocabularies and today we are trying to recall it, we are not able to recall it. So it happens maybe because of the lack of practicing those
Yes.
vocabs. So that would be the reason. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So whenever you teach students, how do you teach? How do you make beginners understand with the English? As a beginner, he would be and she would be afraid of learning English, having so much fear that I am not going to learn, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, it
So how
happens
do you?
because each and everyone has different mindset and different learning power, right? So they have this kind of fear that I can learn this or not. Sometimes they feel demotivated that I can never learn English. It is not my cup of tea. They think like this. So I think, motivation helps them a lot also, because if they don't have courage or they don't have belief in themselves, so they can never learn, right? I start teaching students according to their level. First of all, I try to understand what knowledge they have and what should I teach them. Because I don't think that one rule or one method you can apply on each and every candidate. No, it's a language, and everybody has different knowledge. Some are beginner level, some are intermediate, some has knowledge of grammar, or some has only need of practicing, right? So according to that, I just first of all motivate them that start believing in yourself and start working hard and start giving time to yourself, because 1 hour class is not enough for anyone to master this language, because teacher can only guide you. When I teach somebody, I always clear this, that don't think that you can learn English within 3 or 4 months, because it is just only for showing off. We can see a lot of Seekho app, and there are many applications. They just claim that you can learn English
Yeah,
within few days, but it is only just to
few.
attract the audience, that okay, you can sign up my app, and after that you are going to learn. So we are not. I'm not a AI. I am a human being, so I never want to miss. Never want to cheat the learners. I always clear one thing, that have patience. Patience also it must. If you don't have patience, you can't learn English. You are going to quit it very soon. Soon, right? So first of all, I just make their mind that have patience. English will take time, and definitely you can learn. It's not a rocket science. And after knowing the level of the learner, I start teaching them with the small sentences. Because if someone is beginner and you are going to teach him like a very pro person, you are speaking fluently and he is not able to understand, so he is going to be demotivated and he will quit very soon, right? So I think we should always be mindful regarding teaching English, that how is my learner and how can I guide them without without feeling afraid. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, sure, ma'am. Obviously, everybody should apply this method that have patience. Obviously, sooner or later, you are going to become a fluent. Slowly, it happens. If somebody comes and starts asking that I have my interview upcoming, I want to learn English in few days, so it is not possible. It is a
Yes.
language. It takes time. Yeah, I do agree
Mhm.
with you. So, ma'am, another question is that as I can see, you are a housewife and teacher too. So, how do you manage everything? It would be so much complicated for you to handle.
Mhm. Definitely, yes. Every homemaker, not only I, but I know about each and every homemaker. If they are doing professionally anything, they have to struggle a lot to manage everything, because we can't avoid our family responsibilities. These are also our priorities, right? And if you are passionate to do something, that is also your priority, because it gives me real content, right? Like I am a YouTuber and I contact with many English learner because I love this. This is my passion. I can't quit it, right? So what I do, I just steal my time from my taking rest, or maybe when I go somewhere, when I have to go outside, I just delay everything, I just procrastinate everything which is unnecessary. Or I never call anyone, like my relative and anyone, for a long time. Like many homemakers, I can see that if they are not professionally working, so they just pass their time half an hour, 15 minutes, they are talking. So I talk only limited. If it is necessary, I talk, otherwise I quit. So I think in our whole day, if you just stop wasting your 5 minutes whole day, you can make your 1 hour, right? So I just, yeah, I don't waste my 2 minutes also. If I get 2 minutes, I just start editing my video or uploading, or making any other things which is really important. So yes, I think every professional woman do this. They don't waste their time. They get up early in the morning, they set their time, or they always give preference to the important task, not an unnecessary task. So I do this same.
Yeah, that's very motivating. That is literally impressive. Many people should learn because if I talk about many women say that we do not have, we are always busy with our household chores. We never get a time to do something else. So they can learn from you that yes, if we want something from bottom of our heart, so obviously we can do it. We can figure our time. We can just find the time to do something productive which can help us to grow in our life. Many village women say that we are always busy with household chores. I do not get a
Yeah,
time to even spend with my children who come from the schools so that I could ask what did you study in the school. So it all can be said that excuses.
yeah,
The moment you decide to do something you will able to do it. Yeah,
definitely,
that's very
yes.
motivating. Yes, ma'am. So another question would be that is it important to learn grammar? Many people say that if you want to learn English, you need to learn grammar. What do you think?
Very
What did you
nice.
say?
Yeah, आया होगा, देख लीजिए, हैं चेंज आपके, देख लीजिए ना। सॉरी. Um,
Ye-
yes, your question was that okay. It is it
Grammar.
important to learn grammar? Yes. Okay. So one thing I would like to clear here, dear, that if we talk about our native language, right? So a child never learns grammar first before speaking because he lives in that surroundings. So he gets that sentences and that language naturally, automatically, because get after coming in this world, he starts listening everything and he observes, his body understands, okay, that how to utter me, how to utter this language. But when it comes about second language, right, we are learning English and it is our second language, we are not surrounded with English environment, that time grammar becomes easy. Grammar makes easy to understand this language and to speak also, because grammar is a base, right? So if you start learning English with base, so it will be easy to understand. If you start listening English directly without learning grammar, so it would be complicated, and I think according to me it will take a long period of time, right? Suppose that you don't know anything about grammar, and I started speaking English. Okay, this is my mobile and that is your mobile, these are the fans. You will take time to understand. And if I clear everything, okay, this is a mobile, it is used with this, and this is used for the near things, and that is used for the far things, and this is the single thing, it, that's why we are using each. And if there are many things, so we are using are. And for near things we use these if there are many things,
Yeah.
and the things which are far from us, so we use those if they are many. So,
Yeah.
and we start giving them a series that, okay, now it is your turn and start making sentences. And they are ready to make, right? So, according to me, I think if you are not surrounded with English environment, then grammar works a lot. But yes, we can't learn deep grammar. Only basic grammar is important to understand the language. After that, a person, when he or she understand language, oh, then they can understand everything, but initially they need grammar, so it makes accurate English. Otherwise you can
Very.
mix the sentences, you can't make sense, present, past, future. I have listened many learners, right? They don't have clarity about the sentences, they just speak present, past, future, but they don't know what is this.
Yeah, ma'am. Obviously, you will be confused if you are not going to learn the grammar. You will not able to understand where to use this and where to use that, obviously. So learning grammar is important if you're not surrounded with the environment. I do agree
Yeah.
with you. Yes, ma'am. So any question would you like to ask from me today?
Yes, definitely. I am going to ask this question that from where did you have collection of so wonderful questions today? Did you just randomly asked or you prepared these all questions?
No, no, ma'am. I didn't prepare any kind of question. I was not expecting to ask any kind of question. You gave me chance
Okay.
to ask a question. Therefore, I just started thinking what should I ask and what could be necessary to ask. So I just thought and I started asking question.
Wonderful, but I'm so impressed to listen to your questions because these are really I think important for the beginners. They have this kind of thoughts. So I think after listening this session, there are many complicated thinking or many
Yeah,
questions might have been solved, so now they can have a right roadmap, because I think each and everyone doesn't have right roadmap, like what should they really do to learn this language. So they have to struggle a lot. And now we are conversing in English, but I have noticed one thing: there are a lot of people still too, um in spite of a lot of English content on Instagram and YouTube, many people struggle daily to how to learn English, right? Because they are
yes.
not getting right guidance.
Guidance, obviously, ma'am. I do agree with you because when I was beginner and I was wondering how to learn this language, I had to explore the whole YouTube. Despite the fact that I was not able to understand where to start, how to start. So yeah, eventually I started learning English by myself. I started following some YouTube guiders, and today I could speak English. I can speak actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously, we find everything so hard, but when we go into it and start doing it, then
Mhm.
eventually everything gets so easier.
Definitely, when we start working on anything, we get right ideas or right roadmap that, okay, this is how we can grow. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
only
right
need the
guidance is
guidance.
must. Right guidance is must, right? Hmm.
Yeah, obviously. If somebody doesn't know how to cook food and there is somebody who is going to tell that this is how food is cooked, so obviously that person is going to be a master sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely. Hmm.
yes.
Okay, Anjali, we have talked a lot and it was really
Yeah.
insightful talking with you. And you made my day after connecting with me.
Yes, I love connecting with you. Whenever I just see that somebody is texting, I just wait for your message so that I could start talking to you.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
talking to you. I literally love it.
Same
It
here.
also makes my day too. After talking to you, I feel so happy that today I had a conversation with confident lady. She taught me all these things. So it goes entire day in my mind.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for your appreciation. And now I'd like to wind up. Okay. Bye
Yes,
bye.
sure. Bye, ma'am. Have a good day.
Yeah, same to you.